Arm circles are a great way to loosen up the shoulders, and they're super easy to do. Stand up and extend your arms straight by your sides. Your arms should be parallel to the floor and perpendicular to your torso. Slowly start to make circles of around 1 foot in diameter with each outstretched arm. Breathe normally as you do the movement. Continue the circular motion of the outstretched arms for about 10 seconds or 10 repetitions. Then reverse the movement going the opposite direction. As you get stronger, you can also use some light resistance, but for beginners, I advise doing the normal arm circles. Large arm circles are similar to normal arm circles, but now you rotate your arms in a larger diameter. This will help activate the chest and upper back region. I suggest you start with normal arm circles and then gradually increase their diameter. Stand straight with your feet shoulder width apart. Slowly start rotating one arm, making big circles. Complete the set for the required number of repetitions and then switch to the other arm. Jumping jacks are the perfect cardiovascular exercise to get your blood pumping. The alternating action of the arms overhead and the legs stretched out increases your heart rate and stimulates blood flow to a variety of muscle groups. Stand with your feet together and your hands down by your side. In one motion, jump your feet out to the side and raise your arms above your head. Immediately reverse that motion by jumping back to the starting position. Repeat the motion for the required number of repetitions. The front raise was originally an exercise that is done with dumbbells to build your shoulder muscles. For our purpose of dynamic stretching, we will do the same movement but with a water bottle to place less tension on the muscle. Stand up straight with the bottle in your hand and the palm of your hand facing your thighs. While maintaining the torso stationary, lift the bottle to the front with a slight bend on the elbow and the palms of the hand always facing down. Continue to go up until your arm is slightly above parallel to the floor. Now lower the bottle back down slowly to the starting position. Repeat for the required number of repetitions and then do the exercise with the other arm. A great way to turn this exercise into a full body movement is by swinging the bottle. For this, place the bottle between your feet. Your legs should be slightly bent. Now swing the bottle between your legs forcefully. Let it swing back between your legs and then repeat with the other arm. Lateral raises are done just like front raises, only that now you lift the bottle to your side. This will activate the lateral deltoid over the front deltoid. Stand straight with the bottle by your side and the palm of your hand facing you. While maintaining the torso in a stationary position, lift the bottle to your side with a slight bend in the elbow. Continue to go up until the arm is parallel or just past parallel to the floor. Now lower the bottle back down slowly to the starting position. Repeat for the required number of repetitions and then switch to the other arm. You can also do this exercise with 2 bottles and both arms at the same time. Standing hip circles are a dynamic stretch used to loosen and open up your hips and groin. This stretch is often used by martial artists to improve flexibility when stretching in preparation for high kicks. Stand up straight with your feet together. Now raise one knee to 90 degrees or slightly more and then open the hip as far as possible. Imagine drawing a big circle with your knee. Bring back your leg to the initial position and repeat the movement with the other knee. For some people, it might be easier to hold on to a chair or some other vertical support while doing the exercise. Knee tucks are a great way to stretch your glutes, hamstrings, and core at the same time. It's a fairly simple movement, yet still very effective. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Raise your knee and use both hands to grip your shin. Pull the knee into the chest and upwards as you raise up on your standing foot. Then lower your knee to the starting position again. Now switch legs and repeat the exercise. You can perform the exercise slower to improve your balance, stability, and muscle-mind connection, Or you can do quick moves to improve the explosive power and increase the intensity of the exercise. Even though it is considered a leg exercise, it's really a full body movement that works pretty much every muscle in your body. Training the squat movement will help you walk, run, jump, and lunge. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and place your hands behind your head or to your sides. While inhaling, bend your knees and slowly lower your upper body. Descend until your thighs are parallel or just past parallel to the floor. Then raise your upper body as you exhale. Imagine pushing the floor with the heel of your foot as you straighten your legs. During the squat, make sure that you keep your chest up and that your knee stays in line with the tip of your foot. A tip for beginners: some people find it easier to keep their balance when extending their arms in front of them. Next to the squat, lunges are among the best movements that will target and stretch pretty much all the muscles in your legs. This includes quads, hamstrings, calves, and glutes. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and your hands on your hips. While inhaling, step with one leg forward and flex the knees to drop your hips. Keep your back straight and your front knee above the front foot. While exhaling, extend the knees and drive through the heel of your lead foot to raise yourself back up. Step forward and repeat the exercise on the opposite leg. A long lunge works your glutes, while a short lunge targets the quads. Make sure that your lead knee points in the same direction as your lead foot throughout the exercise. Side lunges with a twist are a great full body movement and prepare your body for any type of exercise. You will not only use your legs, but also your core and arms all at the same time. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart. Bend your left knee and while keeping your right leg straight, lower your body toward the floor. Rotate your hips while bending your knee and touch your toes with the right hand. You want to keep your arms extended throughout the entire movement. Now return to the starting position and repeat the motion on the other side. Similar to the arm circles for your shoulders, leg swings will warm up your hamstrings and quads in a dynamic way. Stand next to a chair or some other kind of support and hold on to it with one hand. Swing your leg forward to where your toes are about as high as your chest while keeping the leg straight. Continue with a downward swing, bringing the leg as far back as your flexibility allows. Repeat this for about 5 to 10 times and then switch legs. Repeat the exercise in the same manner on the other leg. As a beginner, you might want to start swinging the leg a little slower to avoid pulling a muscle. The double legs butt kick is a variation of the normal butt kicks. Instead of alternating your legs, you will be jumping up and kicking back both at the same time. Besides the quads, the jumping part will also activate your calves and hamstrings. I like doing a few of these to really get my blood pumping before a workout. Begin with your feet about shoulder width apart and your knees slightly bent. Now squat a short distance to prepare for the jump by flexing your hips and knees. Jump, and as you go up, tuck your heels by flexing the knees, attempting to touch your butt. Finish the motion by landing with your knees bent, using your legs to absorb the impact. Butt kicks are similar to the movement you make when jogging in place, only that here you kick your heels against your butt, thus emphasizing your quads. Stand with your legs shoulder width apart. Your arms should be hanging at your sides, or if you want, you can also bend them as if you were running. Flex the right knee and kick your right heel up towards your glutes. Now bring the right foot back down. Repeat the movement with the left leg. For an even better warm-up of the leg muscles, try alternating the legs a little faster by bringing up the second leg just as the first comes down. It usually makes it easier to swing your arms as if you were jogging.